Hey YouTube, this is Ed with Creative Solutions. Today's Saturday and I figured I'm going to go ahead and get the heat treating process done on my blade for the 2012 Sugar Creek Forge build-along. Um, it warmed up to about 40 degrees today, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot now that the weather's a little bit nicer here. This is the propane setup I'm going to go ahead and use. It's just a Burns-O-Matic TS4000 with a automatic light on it, just to make it a little easier. I have the blade clamped in here to a pair of needle nose vice grips. I have my magnet attached to my drill press here, just on the side, to check when we get to critical temperature. And over here, let me re-angle the camera slightly. I have my quenchant, which is my own mix. It's basically used peanut oil, equal parts of used peanut oil and used transmission fluid. As Tim mentioned, you can use any type of oil. I just don't see the need of, wasting good oil to temper knives, especially when you're always throwing out oil. You can save an old milk jug and just save it up and use it for your quenchant. As you can see, I have just an old coffee can container that I'm using for my quenchant container, and right now I have it sitting on top of a hot plate. It was actually frozen, and I started the warming process. It's not on high, so there's no fear of fire. And as you can see, I can actually hold this, pick it up. I barely have the heating plate on, so it's warming at a very slow rate. I also have a quick read thermometer to check when I get up to approximately 120 degrees. Once I reach that temperature, we'll probably go ahead and fire up the forge. The forge isn't going to take 2-3 minutes to come up to temperature, and get our blade in. And once we have it all going, I will get the camera back on and give you a look at where I'm at in the process. 119 degrees right now. So basically that's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the small forge, and then this will be ready once we have our forge going. So I'm going to swing the camera to where we're going to have the forge running, and more than likely I'll just hold the propane bottle. Give you a look. There's the magnet. What I may not be able to show you is when I actually quench the blade. That seems pretty good, as long as it doesn't slip. So we'll go ahead and heat this up, bring it up to temperature for a couple minutes, and then I'll insert the blade, and we'll get our blade heat treated. And now our knife blade is going to go in. Okay, great. It's at critical temperature right now. bring everything back up to temperature. One last time. And then we'll quench. Tempering oven is actually right here, and it does have an alternate temperature gauge on the inside because the dial is not very accurate, so we opted to put in an internal temperature gauge to get a more accurate reading. Run at the length of the blade just to ensure that all parts of the blade are hardened. Okay guys, I need to let you know what's going on here. My little oven, just due to the ambient temperature being so cold, it's not coming up to temperature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the knife blades inside the house and temper it there. And then I'll just give you a shot of the end result. Okay guys, there's the tempered blade. You can see it's a nice straw color, and it has just some slight purplish starting to come in. So I think we hit that temper pretty well. So I'm going to clean it up and we'll get ready for the next step. Wanted to give you a shot of this. Basically, I've straightened and I am forging a crook knife with this small forge out of a bearing race. So probably 52-100 steel. And if anyone had any doubts as to how hot this little forge can get, they should ease your mind. I actually heat treated all my small scrap pieces to get some hardened steel for strikers, and now I'm going ahead and starting to lay out my knife blade for a spoon knife. I just wanted to give you a shot of this. I probably won't record the whole process, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how hot this little forge does get. And we're still running on the same 1 pound bottle of propane. I've been out here now for quite some time. I'm not even sure what the time is, but I just leave it running. Don't bother turning it off and on. It uses very minimal propane, so just wanted to give you guys a look.